Good morning, everybody. It's been a little while since I've put up a video. I've been busy creating things, but I've not been recording them. I thought I'd take some time and just make things, which is always very pleasant. Today I have a design package to share with you, and this is from a new company that I have been asked if I'd like to try some of their products, and the name of the company is called Cobeads. There are many companies out there selling lots of craft products, so it's nice to have a variety to choose from. So they approached me and asked if I'd like to try a few of their products, and so I'll show you what I chose. It only arrived yesterday, so I've just sort of taken it out of the package, but I haven't gone through anything. So the first things I chose were these rolls of mesh. They're called Deco Mesh ribbons. They're made of tulle. I think they're 25 yards long, and I chose 3 different colors. I love using tulle. You'll often see me use it in a variety of ways on my in my projects, so it's something I know I will always be able to use in one way or another. And so this first one is it's a silver, like I would call it almost like a smoky grey, but it's called silver, and I love the colour of it. It's got a nice vintage look to it. It's a little bit stretchy that way, and it's stretchy that way. So that's, yep, that'll be fun. See how when you pull it, you can distort it a little bit like that. Oh, it's really hard to see, isn't it? You can distort it a little bit and play around with it. So that's going to be very useful and well used. I not only got it in the silver, I got it also in the aqua and in the misty rose as well. Colours I often use. So they are lovely, and I'm so pleased I picked those. So that's the first thing that I picked. The next thing, okay. I don't know. When I chose this, I think I had something in mind, and I thought they were a little bit smaller than what they were, but regardless of that, I will use them. It will take a long time though, but I will use them. And these are frosted acrylic bead caps. They're a flower bead in a trumpet style. Look at how many are in here. There are 800 pieces. Oh my goodness. And I don't know, I thought they were a little bit smaller. They will still get used. Let me get some scissors. It may take me a little while. Let's just have a look at what they look like. They are lovely, and I do have some ideas in mind for them. I just kind of thought they were a bit smaller. I really do need to be careful with my measurements. Now, what have I got over here? I've got, they're all, just looking. Okay, so here's a stick pin here. This has got like a teardrop on the, you can use them to make lovely little stick pins as well. I do have an idea in mind for these. I will have to play because, like I said, I kind of thought they were going to be a little bit smaller. The size on these is actually 25 by 15 by 19 millimeters. So I'll have to work out some. They might come in nicely for Christmas decorations, actually. Look at that. You could probably make some sort of pretty little Christmas decoration. I will have to have a think about these ones. But there you go. Some nice tulip-shaped flower beads. Lots of them. I may have to share some of those because there's a lot in there, isn't there? Put those to one side. Okay, so the next thing I got was this sewing thread box. This is polyester sewing thread. and it's a mixed box of colours. And I ordered this for a specific project I have in mind, and it's actually for the project I'm working on now, but it can be for other things as well. And it's just a mixed box of sewing threads in various colours. I think it's nice to have colours in your stash, you know, and you might not use them all the time. Like, I would definitely use white, and I would use the pink, and I will use the teal and the beigey colour down here. The other ones would be, I would use not very often, but I really wanted to have some in my stash because I'm forever looking for something like this and not having it because it's not something I go out and buy. So to have a nice little box of coloured thread is wonderful, especially for the project I have in mind. And to go with that project, so that one is called the polyester sewing thread. It's mixed colours. The next thing I got was some cotton embroidery thread. Now, I do have embroidery threads for hand embroidery, but I wanted some colourful stuff for a specific reason. So I've ordered this packet, and it is called the Cotton Cord Embroidery Thread Mixed Colour. You get 10 skeins of embroidery thread, and they will go with these quite nicely. So that's what I've ordered, and you'll have to wait to see the project I have in mind for that one. Okay, so the next thing I ordered was, I got some waxed polyester cord thread. I haven't opened it. I'll have a look at it. For binding my journals and things like that, I wanted to try this. So it's a waxed thread, this one. If I can open it. There we go. Okay. Okay. So it's quite thick. It's 0.8 millimeters. There we go. So it's quite a thick cord. So it's nice and strong. Oh, yes, definitely nice and strong. So that will be wonderful for binding my journals up. So that's great. And the prices are incredibly cheap. That's all I'm going to say about the prices on these things. Right, so the next thing I got was these lovely glass pearls, glass beads, pearls. And it's a strand, and they're 3 millimeters, and they're in white. And they are the glass, and I think there's around, what does it say? Around 195 pieces per strand. So that will come in handy too. And then I got myself some stainless steel flathead pins. And they're 5 centimeters long. And there's about, I think, 300 in there. So that's good because these are 200, sorry. These are always the sorts of things you need. So I got those. And then lastly, is it lastly? Yes. Lastly, I got these. And once again, I actually, whereas the tulip flowers I thought would be smaller, I thought these would be a little bit bigger. But that's okay. They will still be used. So let's have a look. And this package didn't take too long to get here. I think it's hit and miss these days how long things take to get here, and we just all need to be patient with anything coming from overseas. Okay, so what are they called? Let me have a look. Okay, so these are blank vintage craft paper message cards. they're like a DIY postcard base, but I don't know what. I thought they would be just a little bit bigger, but they're not, so I will still use them. I do like the little boxes they're in, though. I think they're very... Look at that. Isn't that good? Just goes down like that. I like the little boxes, and I think that might be nice to sort of use as a pattern for boxes. But all they are is craft cards. That's all they are. But I do have something in mind for these, for my project I'm using at the moment, and with making journals, these are great for bases, for tags, for journal cards, for lots of different things. You could die cut with them. You could stamp with them also. You could make collages out of them. You could make page tabs out of them. You can make all sorts out of them. Or just use them as little greeting cards, or make your business cards on them. You could have a stamp and just print them out. Anyway, that's what they are. But they came in a box of 3, so they're going to last me forever. So you get about 90 to 100 sheets per box. And they're 8.9 by 5.2 centimetres. And they're a 0.03 millimetre thickness. So there we go. So they will be used in a lot of projects also, because there's so many of them. I will not be running out anytime soon. So these are the products I got from Cobeads. And I will be making some, don't forget those ones as well. I will be making a couple of projects with them, and I'll have a couple of videos over the next month using these items from Cobeads. So thank you, Cobeads, and I look forward to playing with all these lovely things. And thank you everybody for watching, and take care. Bye.